Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sony booth and our presentation on live production for anyone, anywhere. Today, we're demonstrating a complete production solution featuring our Anycast Touch live content producer and the BRC H900 cameras, two of which are operating right up there. This is the ideal solution for any company, school, sports team, or house of worship that wants to produce, distribute, and record live events. Here's the ideal way to live stream your school's football games and other sporting events, to support your church service with image magnification, to switch, record, and stream your national sales meeting, and to communicate effectively with colleagues, customers, and constituents. From the very beginning, Anycast has always stood for all-in-one simplicity. Now, just think about all the equipment you need for live production. It starts with a video switcher and an audio mixer. You need a controller for your pan-tilt-zoom cameras. If you want to play back your event in the future, you'll need a recorder. And if you want to stream out to remote internet audiences, don't forget your encoder. Of course, you'll need a monitor bank and maybe throw in a character generator. Now, just imagine a single person trying to connect and use all these components in a live event. Now, imagine covering a late afternoon football game at the high school, followed by a school play an hour later. Can you realistically break down, pack up, transport, reconnect all the cables, and have it up and running in time? I mean, there's no way. How about trying to ship this stuff to a distant location? What a pain. That's why Sony designed the Anycast Touch live content producer to be all-in-one, incorporating every feature and function I just mentioned. In fact, it's a lightweight, portable package that goes wherever your events take you. Anycast Touch is not only easy to transport, but dual touchscreens and a tablet-like user interface make it very easy to use. Now, lots of companies say easy and intuitive, right? And every exhibitor at NAB has factory people trained on their equipment, so you can watch their fingers fly. But for Anycast Touch, we actually did the unthinkable. Sony invited a group of journalists out to a minor league baseball game and had each one of them operate for an inning. Here's what one writer, Lindsay Adler of AV Network, had to say. Quote, "With zero experience in a production environment, I was a bit nervous to give live production a try, but as soon as I sat down in front of the sleek touch interface, I felt a bit silly for holding any inhibition. The Anycast system was beyond simple to use. Switching between camera views with a tap on the screen, navigating between different views, adding text, and operating scenes was practically like navigating between different apps on my iPhone," end quote. And Jeff Poyster of Government Video Magazine did an in-depth review, and here's what he concluded. Quote, "The Sony Anycast Touch is one of the most efficient and beautifully designed video products I've encountered in years. It's a joy to use. Sony really got this one right," end quote. Anycast Touch is especially good when you don't have a dedicated AV professional to operate it. We purposefully designed the touchscreen interface to be used by your student volunteer, your intern, your parishioner, or the guy in the next office. In fact, a college student we trained this weekend is operating the system for this presentation. Thank you very much, Whitney. Easy as it is, the system is extremely powerful. For example, core processing is full HD 10-bit instead of the usual 8. You can build sophisticated content with 2 titles, 2 logos, and 2 pictures-in-picture. The audio mixer includes limiter, compressor, equalization, and delay, all easily accessed by the touchscreen sub-panel. Now, because we know that live production is frenetic, you can create templates in advance and store them with Sony's unique scene function. Your pre-built templates can incorporate titles, logos, transition effects, and different sources, as well as PTZ camera positions. Then when you go live, you can easily transition between scenes with just a touch. Not only is it a great solo player, Anycast Touch is also designed to be part of a comprehensive Sony solution. That's why we include Visca Pan Tilt Zoom Control for cameras like our BRC H900. Now available for less than $10,000 suggested list price, the H900 is the industry's go-to camera for maximum quality in minimum size. It's the problem solver that goes into challenging situations and comes out with broadcast quality pictures. Now, when Ohio State Lottery needed cameras to quickly move between wide shots and close-ups of each individual ball popping up, a set of remotely operated H900s was their solution. According to Dave King, chief engineer at Mills James Productions, quote, "The cameras enable a far more economical workflow that cuts operational costs without cutting corners on quality. The Sony cameras have brought a fundamental improvement," end quote. And speaking of cameras, you may have noticed the camera tracking me during this presentation. But no one is actually making it move. Sony's new camera auto tracking feature follows your speaker automatically. It's cool, it's effective, and it's the kind of innovation you expect from Sony, a company that understands the entire production system. Simply put, Anycast Touch is a winner, and we aim to keep it that way with a detailed roadmap of future enhancements, including Visca over IP control for cameras like the BRC H900. So, if your organization needs live production that's easier, faster, more convenient, and more portable, I do encourage you to see and touch Anycast Touch and the BRC H900 camera. Visit our product display right next to us here. You'll also see an even more affordable combination for B2B Live Production, our MCS 8M switcher mixer and SRG 300H camera. We have friendly, helpful Sony representatives ready to demonstrate the solutions and answer all your questions. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Sony, thank you very much for your attention and have a great day.